Good morning, Capricorn ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I'd like to do is going to get you started with your ex-lover's romance reading for this month here, just to kind of see what type of feelings your ex or exes have towards you and whether they will be taking any actions towards those feelings, okay? I've decided today to go on and use my zombie tarot deck in addition to a few other oracle cards, and I'm going to point out the signs as they kind of come up in this reading, and if they resonate with you as well as the reading, please remember to give this reading a big thumbs up and subscribe if you've yet to subscribe and share this with others, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off first by just doing a few combinations to point out a few observations that probably wouldn't be readily apparent in the reading here. So let's start off here by seeing here, I'm looking at your spread here, ladies and gentlemen. You have a predominance here, just looking at the suit here, predominance of cups. So that suggests that this is going to be a rather happy period for you with a lot of laughter, a lot of success, as well as potentially a lot of overindulgence. So you may want to kind of watch that, okay? See here that you have no swords in your reading. So it seems that with this X, I'm getting that a lot of communication problems and potential, led you to become a bit bored with this X here. And it seems that there is a lack of structure and boundaries. And here you may want to interject, setting more or even in fact establishing more boundaries with this X here. Okay? And since there are, in fact, no pentacles here, your situation with this X still appears to be a bit unstable. You know, I'm feeling that there may be geographical differences between the two of you that may be kind of causing havoc. I'm feeling that there also may be some type of unemployment issues that may be affecting the situation here. Okay? I feel too that this X appears to be a bit, I'm getting us bit irresponsible here, okay? Because you have that Seven of Cups there with that Ten of Wands there, okay? I do feel, however, that your situation, in fact, with this X appears to be in jeopardy despite the fact that you might still be talking to this person. I'm just feeling that maybe, you know, one of you is either separating from someone or you may have, in fact, lost interest here because you have let's see here. You have this Eight of Cups, okay? You have the Devil card there, and you have, ladies and gentlemen, Judgment, okay? And it seems that there's a lot of delusional behaviors too with that Devil and Seven of Cups here. Potentially sexual abuse, or there seems to be some fear I'm getting around sex. Even in fact, there might have potentially, have been some type of a sexually transmitted disease here that I'm getting. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of problems with addictions here. Okay, so let's start off with the bottom cards here and just see the bottom card and just move forward with that. Okay, we have that Knight of Cups. Okay, so that connects with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and this night usually brings about new opportunities, ladies and gentlemen. This night is very seductive, very romantic, even in fact a bit narcissistic, okay? A seducer type person, okay? So it seems to me that it looks like an ex is gonna try to, kind of extend an offer or a proposition to you and perhaps invite you out. I'm kind of getting. And it looks like this ex appears to be someone younger. I feel that although there is love, in fact, that seems to be present, I feel that you're going to still feel that that you can't really make this person settle down. It seems like they're always on the go, I'm getting. You know. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, he or she will want to reconcile with you, and many of you, I'm feeling you seem open to this because I feel that you're a bit confused. You really don't know what you want to do here. Okay? So let's look at your past situation. We have the Seven of Cups. That connects again with water signs, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And Venus governs this card. So this card is in Venus is in Scorpio. So of course this card as looking at the symbolism here is all about delusions, obsessions, ladies and gentlemen. yearning for something, deceit, as well as in flat fact, reflection. Okay, so in the past, your relationship kind of made you feel a bit empty, ladies and gentlemen. You felt kind of stuck in a rut and had a hard time kind of making decisions or constantly asking yourself, what should you do? You felt very alone, I'm getting, and felt, that, you know, things would never change for you, no, you would never get in some type of an improvement, when it, particularly when it comes to your romantic situation here. Okay, let's move right along to your present situation. We have the Six of Wands there. That connects with a fire sign, okay? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And Jupiter is in Leo with this card. So, of course, this card, as the Six of Wands, it brings about victory, good news, as well as vindication. But it also brings about a lot of apprehension. And, usually problems are usually resolved with this card. So, it does shows to me that it looks like a very ardent, younger lover is going to be pursuing you, I'm getting here, and just further echoing what I'm seeing here with that Knight of Cups there, you know? And it could either be an ex or it could potentially be someone else new too. I'm seeing multiple people here. And I'm feeling that you're gonna, in fact, if you haven't already received it, you're gonna get some type of social communication like a call or perhaps a text or email, that I'm kind of getting with this card. So let's turn our attention to see exactly how this ex feels about you, okay? We have the Ten of Wands, ladies and gentlemen. And again, that represents a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And Saturn is in Sagittarius with this card. And so the ex feels you're a very determined person, that you're overloaded in some sense, or, even, in fact, perhaps stressed from work, Your ex sees you as very duplicitous, very responsible, very ambitious. And ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind that the energies of this card can go vice versa. So it could be how you're feeling about your ex or how he or she is feeling about you. Okay, so just keep that in mind as we, kind of talk about the feelings towards one another. Okay, next here we have the devil. Okay, so with the devil, it connects with earth signs and usually it's associated with Capricorns. Okay, so the X, I'm kind of feeling here, the X kind of sees you as a bit codependent or attached, as a domineering type person, as one, in fact, that might be even addicted. And again, ladies and gentlemen, it could be how you're feeling about your ex or how your ex is, in fact, feeling about you. Excuse me. The ex even potentially sees you as being obsessive, as being lustful, as having bad habits, ladies and gentlemen, and having a very, very pessimistic type view or outlook. Someone that's very conceited and vain and kind of hung up on themselves or him or herself in this situation here. Okay? So let's go on and review how you are actually feeling for your ex here, or you're feeling about the ex here. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups here. So with the Eight of Cups, it connects with water signs once again: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Saturn is in Pisces with this card. So I'm feeling that you're feeling that the ex perhaps might be rejecting you, or again, it could be vice versa, or withdrawing, or just moving on, or just abandoning, just walking away from this situation with you, or kind of going through a very, ladies and gentlemen, arduous phase in his or her life here. Okay? And then you have the world there. Okay? So that connects with earth signs, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo. And Saturn governs this card. So the X sees you as being very, I'm sorry, you're seeing the X as, I'm feeling as being experienced or even involved. And you want to establish something solid with this person, or it could be vice versa. Or you're feeling that the ex has everything but you. Is that type of, there's feelings here. So let's move along and just try to get some advice on really what's not important in your situation. And ladies and gentlemen, putting your focus towards or in this direction is not going to get you the results that you desire. So it's best to heed the response here. So In terms of what's not important that's showing here, let's look at your next card here. We have the Four of Wands. So that connects with fire signs, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Venus is in Aries with this card. So it's certainly not important for you to wait for any type of celebration or any type of happy event at this moment, or to even contemplate marriage at this time, okay? These are matters that you could focus on later, but at this point is not important, okay? So then what is important, okay? We have the Page of Cups. So that connects with water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So it's certainly important for you, ladies and gentlemen, to be gentle. Use your intuition, Be confident with yourself, And be open to this offer that seems that's going to be extended to you. An offer for reconciliation, an offer to forgive the past and let it go. So let's move on and see then what might be hidden that you may not be knowledgeable of at this time. We have Judgment, okay? That connects with fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and Pluto governs this card. So this card is all about accountability, resurrection, renewal, the phoenix actually. So what's hidden is that you're going to certainly renew your situation with your ex. But I do feel that sometimes this card brings about, you know, a feeling that or an instance where the ex really pisses you off in some way, you know, and you're going to have some doubts. But I feel that you're going to reunite and you're going to move beyond those feelings that you're going to be having. But you're going to still have to decide, ladies and gentlemen, whether you want to kind of continue with this person or to kind of let it go. So those are, you're going to be taking an introspective, kind of look at things to kind of see what it is that you really want here. So what is going to be the likely outcome? We have the Two of Cups there. So with the Two of Cups, once again, connects with water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Venus is in Cancer with this card. So it certainly is all about a new romance. It's all about trust, cooperation, and even establishing some type of truth. So this clearly tells me that you're going to have to really make a decision between two people, I'm feeling, you know? And you're going to really need to clarify what it is that you really want here, you know? Because you're definitely going to be seeing old people that you may have had or old flames, in a reunion. I'm feeling is certainly, in fact, imminent, okay? So let's move right along and look at some of the oracle cards that I've decided to put here to just give you a bit more part and advice into your situation. Understand that this ex is clearly your soulmate, and that's something that you may be wondering. But understand and recognize that soulmates don't mean that you have to be together with this person. You come together to learn a lesson, and you don't have to stay with the person if person's not someone you will want to be with. Okay? So with this soulmate, pay attention to the red flags, ladies and gentlemen. The signs will be cautioning you, and you need to just pay attention to them, okay? And understand that, you really do deserve to be loved despite how you're feeling, You may have had, you know, may haven't had much success in the past with certain relationships, and you just feel that things are just never going to get any better. But this card tells you that you are certainly lovable. But learn to be playful, a bit more playful, with your romantic situations, and try to recapture, all of that inner youthful spirit of fun that you kind of used to kind of do when you really were in love. And if this relationship is something with this ex that you will want to continue with, give it a chance, ladies and gentlemen, and try to work on your partnership. But in the process, ladies and gentlemen, be willing to express love, because you have to express love in order to receive it. And maybe some of you might even try to need to have a bit more patience with your situation. You know, love is patient and is always kind, right? Always, you know? And maybe sometimes you might want to just tell the person that you really, in fact, love them, okay? Because these are very powerful words, ladies and gentlemen. And giving someone a gentle, friendly touch sometimes, or a physical touch, could mean so much to a person that's kind of, going through a few things here. And just to further echo the point here that you really deserve love, This card is all about empowerment, ladies and gentlemen. So this card is kind of saying that many of you are kind of being challenged in some sense because you're feeling a bit guilty or unworthy about, whatever that may have happened or transpired in your situation, you know? And just understand, try not to be, afraid or scared to kind of go beyond your comfort zone here, you know, when you're kind of seeing this card with that. And then you have another very, very important card here that I'm actually plucking up now for you. You have the godliness card. Okay. So with this card, ladies and gentlemen, this card is kind of inspiring you to kind of really keep an open mind about things, and just really walk walk in the truth of the divine here. Okay. So in closing, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to just share a few ending messages with you. Understand that in your situation, only time is going to tell, and kind of try to beware of what you're kind of, projecting to individuals, and understand that the qualities you admire in one another are qualities usually that you both tend to possess here. So, the qualities that you don't like are also your own shadow reflection that you might be seeing in this lover here. So be patient with this person, as I said, and kind of keep an open mind here. Okay? And try to, ladies and gentlemen, give thanks really for the blessings of love soon to really come your way, because it's coming. It's either going to be a new love, which it seems here that you're going to have to make a decision between someone old and someone new that you may have dealt with. And know that you really deserve to be and kind of have all that, your heart truly desires. And understand that the past is certainly now behind you, and you have to release it and really embrace the new possibilities that are coming towards you. Okay? And try to look at things more from it looks like more from a feeling level, ask yourself, what is your heart saying? If you look at life purely, ladies and gentlemen, through logic, you will always get to the point where it seems to kind of make no sense, right? Understand that true wisdom and understand reside in each of your hearts here, you know so this is what I have for you, Capricorn. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Be sure to submit your comments, like and share, and subscribe. And if you like a more personal reading, you can definitely contact me at WAT61073 at gmail.com. Enjoy your day. Thanks a lot.